respect the game.
Welcome back, guys. OMV Respect the Game podcast. I've been gone for long, but not too long. Good to see y'all and good to be back.
We miss you.
Oh, I
we
miss
you.
Wholeheartedly.
I heard y'all been waiting to talk some trash too, because I was gone for too long.
Yeah. I just want to, start off real quick by just giving a quote. As believe in yourself, believe you can, and you will. So
that's good, man.
We just want that to be given to the audience that, we got to be more confident and more encouraging in the things that we're doing. So how you been?
I've been all right.
You been missed, girl. the little sly, slick, comments.
All that.
Ain't nobody bring that like you.
Well, it's good. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say I was watching the little promos, and when we did the interview, and Darion White filled in and did the interview with us for Lures. Shout out to Darion.
Yeah.
Just got the head coaching job at Wayne football. So
That's what's up. I remember.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be bringing him on. We got to get him on and get some conversation going.
He's the one that had the three boys.
With the
correct.
Oh,
They played.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Good. Great guy.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Shout out to you. What you say that quote was again? Look, believe in That's
Believe in
all
yourself.
that. Believe in yourself.
Believe you can, and you will. Because he's been, he's been doing a great job doing what he was doing. But that's another day.
Okay.
With you coming back, we want to bring in a great topic of the equal playing field with females and males in sports today.
Okay. So are you, I guess, establishing the grounds of you're saying like it's not equal or it is becoming equal?
No, it's uneven.
It's uneven.
I'm saying it's uneven. I'm saying it's at fair.
Okay. So so technically it's not fair. It's not just on the money. It's like a level, I feel as though it's on like publicity and other factors as well. So like just getting it out there or even having it on like scheduled programs so that way people could watch. I'm not certain if it's clicks and views or whatever the case is, but
well, I'm be honest with you. I like watching the female play
better than the guys. Yeah,
because
they give up.
They bring in the heart. They bring in the fundamentals.
Yeah,
and they ain't out there just letting you do whatever you want to do. So
it's like sometimes for the guys, like I'll be watching basketball and I don't even want to watch them until NCAA, like March Madness. Like, but the girls like Juju Watkins and like how they cut up on Cali. Like I was just like, man, this is hype. Like, And
that's my point. I mean, when you say it's unfair, that's what I'm trying to, you have to drill down deeper for me. Mm-hmm. Because like I just was talking to, my coaching staff and told me I had to come over here, let them know what the topic was. And I said, it's funny because I said most basketball people, we watching girls college basketball before we watch guys, nowadays. Guys, you got, kids coming in, one and done. You don't even know. Outside of Cooper Flag and, the kid that's at Rutgers. Yeah. I mean, them two names that there's certain teams that you watch. But like you said, Juju, Caitlin, I mean,
it goes on.
We knew them names. We followed that tournament last year. It was a heck of a tournament. Yeah. And then even this year, when you watch, the Big Ten, I done seen all of Juju's games.
Yeah.
USC is always on.
Yeah.
I done seen Paige Buckets. They didn't play.
Yeah.
I saw, I'm going to watch Dawn Stavey in South Carolina.
They struggling.
They are. I saw when UConn went there because, while you playing, it was a day, that weekend of our game.
Yep.
And UConn went there and beat them by 30. He beat South Carolina by 30.
That's
snapped a 71 game home win streak.
Wow.
But I mean, you have games like that.
Yeah.
But I say again, I prefer watching those young ladies. So when you
Even
got
that game, I don't mean because even that game we still stayed and watched.
Even
Correct.
though they was down 30.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like,
we know they were gonna still play hard.
yeah. Oh, that's the thing what it come down to. Yeah. They
Yeah.
playing hard.
But so I guess my question, when you say, where to find it or whatnot, like I said, I have no problem finding Big Ten girls games.
Yeah, no.
They're all for guys. You know, if you go, you see the logo Trojans and Michigan State, you flick on there, maybe think you catching the guys, it's gonna be the girls.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just in general, when you walk into sports bars and places like that, they
Okay.
not gonna have them games on, like unless you
tell
personally
'em.
request.
But okay, but this is my point. How do you make people watch
the game.
girls? And if you notice at the Super Bowl, this was the first year Nike did an all girls ad. You seen that?
Oh, I like
for the
yeah,
girls.
yeah.
They did that, and you know why they were comfortable doing that is because these
The
young
women's
ladies,
sport.
what they doing, NIL deals and all that. These young ladies are recognizable. You know,
Yeah.
they all got their own little accounts. When you talk about social media, marketing stuff, so therefore that's why Nike felt comfortable enough to utilize it. But yeah, I look at it. How do you? You know, I equate it honestly to race. When you talk to people, you know, people that hey, racism don't exist and they don't believe in that stuff. You're not going to change their mind. You can get hit with all the facts you want.
Yeah.
There's some people out there. I'm not watching women's sports. I don't like watching. How do you
it's
convince them
good.
people?
Yeah.
How do you make them watch? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
So
they
what
can't
do
play
you think
basketball.
about? We was talking earlier off the set about the ladies refusing to be on the NBA All-Star.
Oh yeah. This run, like Caitlin Clark was like, she's not going to be a part of it.
They can come to
They
theirs.
can come to theirs. Like, you guys come to ours. Like, so I was like, I don't know. Like, do y'all really support women's sports? Like, is Steph Curry gonna come to the 3-point WNBA All-Star game and be a part of theirs? Like, we've been going to that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I wasn't even aware of that. I heard a little bit. I just thought that they didn't do it for whatever reason. But kudos to them young ladies.
Yeah.
Because that WNBA, if you think about that season that they had, and people could say whatever they want. Caitlin Clark brought eyes.
Yeah.
And, you know, we can say fair, unfair. It is what it is. But again, when we talk about making somebody watch, we can't make somebody come watch.
Yeah.
But she brought eyes that don't watch.
did.
And the
Yeah.
fact that
Fill
Angel
the
Reese, they
arena
did her
up, too.
thing. So, yeah,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you got, hey, the good girl versus bad girl, whatever. That persona, like every good movie, got to have a villain.
Yeah,
in
no,
it.
definitely.
Yeah. So,
That was
yeah,
cool.
that hey, kudos to them. I mean, ride that momentum.
Yeah, and I feel like we were saying that they need to go over there and support.
Yeah.
They lip service
Yeah, a lot.
talk about how they support the
Yeah,
ladies.
let's see if it's
But
true.
they do show up now. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not taking them down or anything.
Yeah.
But I hope that they do go over there and support them like
Yeah.
they're saying they support.
But my other point, I guess I didn't elaborate. But think about it, the All-Star game this year, the All-Star weekend was terrible.
It was terrible.
mean,
I didn't even
listen-
watch
yeah,
the All-Star
You listen to all
weekend, man.
national radio, man. People is mad. People did not like that
man.
format. So therefore, you're right. Like I said, when I say kudos, why attach their name to that? Y'all come over to our stuff. Y'all
Yeah.
stuff got dogs.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
save
that part.
face. Y'all come over here. Let's get some numbers
Yeah.
up. You know.
So that once again goes into mixed competition.
But how much money they spend on the All-Star weekend, like as a whole? They ain't putting that much money and effort and time into
Oh, they put a
the
lot of money in
WNBA. No, I understand what they put into this, but I'm just saying, is they gonna put that same energy,
Oh, no.
effort, money, and time into their? You know,
I get it.
it's not. It's not gonna be that. That's that.
They always trying
unlevel.
to find how to not spend a lot of money on them. It just seems like that.
Yeah.
It's like that though.
But again though, I mean, I think again, you got the facts are out there. If they're gonna make money, they willing to spend that money.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. If I got somebody over here, we generating X amount of dollars, and then y'all telling me I just gotta be fair. Y'all not generating the same amount as this.
Okay.
But we just supposed to throw
All this
the money
in.
at you.
Yeah.
And to my point too, even though, like I said, basketball folks, we watching college. I just saw numbers. They're not as supported this year as it was last year. And why is that? There's no Caitlin.
Right.
Juju, Paige. Hey, they stars in their own
But
right.
Yeah.
they rising though.
They rising,
There's
but
no
but
Caitlyn.
again, you can't.
There's no Kate.
People that have that it factor, have that it factor.
Not yet. Yeah.
And how do you know? I mean, a Beyonce. There's a bunch of there's artists out there
Yeah, but-
that are talented,
But they ain't no
but
Beyonce.
they're not Beyonce.
So they can't sell Beyonce ticket prices.
Bingo. Taylor Swift would be another example. Think about it. People look at Taylor Swift, they be dogging, oh, she ain't that cute, she ain't that talented, blah, blah, blah. But you know what she is?
making
Making billions in a summer. So now think about it. What makes her different from somebody else? Who knows? I mean, she got that.
Yeah.
So back to my question then, as far as mixing up the genders, the women's and men playing NBA basketball. How do y'all feel about that?
That's interesting. You know, in the Olympics, remember they had the mixed relay.
Yeah.
They had the men and the women in their relay.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. That was entertaining.
So it was something
That
different.
was fun. It was. I don't know. That's tough, man. Because
So,
I mean,
so my thing on that was, and I was telling Shalante, one of the girls come down there and dunk on the guy.
Nah, he embarrassed.
now he gonna come back and she might hit the floor.
Yeah, because he
Now
mad.
Now what is it gonna be?
They can't play together.
Yeah.
This ain't right.
okay.
See, this is why.
Now, for that analogy to take place, and I'm not taking that from nobody, what level of a caliber of player a guy we gonna have?
College.
Because y'all telling me that
All-star.
you gonna take a NBA men's basketball player against a female basketball player.
Well, they already
They would
asked
play
Caitlin Clark and
I'm not talking about asking. I'm just
hold
go
on.
ahead. Yeah.
They wanted them to play on that 3-on-3.
Yeah, 3.3.
3-on-3 basketball league.
Oh, the rival? Oh.
You talking about with Ice Cube?
Yeah, with Ice Cube. I'm just saying that they did offer them to come on.
But again though, regardless, there is
that
an
level.
entertainment piece to this.
Okay.
Hey, the example you gave me, one of them dunker.
Oh.
Are you gonna be that guy? Come on, man.
Oh, man.
And that's the thing. If you want to do skills, we talking shooting.
Yeah, then
We
that's
talking
the-
horse.
Yeah,
You know,
stuff
if
like
we
that.
talking 3-on-3 with rules, you guard. I mean, yeah, it's gonna work.
I just used to get dunked
Thong,
on.
Yeah, I got you.
because dudes dunk and the girls
Because, I
typically
mean,
don't.
yeah, to your point, I used to take shout out Leslie Johnson. When Leslie be home, we'd go play some of these pickup games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leslie be the first person I pick up. The first time, I did it, I heard a couple guys, they snicker room, Hey, so she took one of them down the post, hit him with a couple bowls and laid it. Then now they understood.
Yeah.
But again, though, that's pickup versus,
Yeah.
and so, but
The skill level is big difference.
correct. Balance it. Yeah, you'd have to level that off. So.
Okay. I'm with that.
Definitely. That's I don't know, man. I just feel like that's something that I think would be nice if we could intermingle the All-Star game, because a lot of times they don't want to get hurt anyway, so it's all fun and games.
You're right. That's no different than a celebrity game.
That's
If they
what
just
I'm
out there
saying.
just
Like,
kicking it. You're
put
right.
them all together and let them just
I like
free
that.
will.
So,
I like that.
So let's stay on that topic and talk about the transgenders.
Okay.
Now, should they be?
Order's already been signed, sir. Executive order.
Oh, the
sir.
order's being
Already
signed
signed. I don't even have to play the
I
hypothetical.
thought they
Nah, they
Redesign.
order's already been signed.
I mean, but
sir.
we wasn't okay with that anyways, just because it's people getting hurt. I mean, it's so many concerns, locker room issues. It's a whole bunch of more to it, I feel like.
Yeah, that and then the fact that you have people that was competing at a high level on the men's side, but then decided, I'm gonna have an operation and I'm gonna go compete on the girl side.
So they can
Stuff,
win.
So stuff
titles.
like that. I mean, tough because
It's just
you
not
get
fair.
people when they were talking about people had that argument. Oh, where they really are.
Yeah.
A woman. They did this, that, the other. But then there's people that I know that are transgender that have had the hormone treatments and no, they
Yeah.
they wasn't buying into it. And again, that's a tough one. There was one of them guys. I mean, he competed at a college level in the sport.
tearing them up?
And then went and on the
Wow.
female side winning gold medals. I mean, think about your daughter out there competing against this man.
Did they get the medals back, man?
No,
No. He was a champion. He was a champion.
What?
they was mad too.
Yeah, that's not okay, man.
So I've often said, to your point, I don't know, what if you had a league or competition for transgenders?
Oh, that'd be. I like
that'll-
that idea.
You know what I'm saying? Just
They
and
own
that's you compete.
segregated.
Then now,
And they
you know,
talked about that even doing it in the Olympics.
But what?
really, we'll see.
But really though, is that would you be smart to compete in that if you was a female and you know this dude faster than you and you like I want to be a transgender, so I'm gonna go compete in this league knowing I ain't gonna get nowhere?
Well, here's the thing. I think we going with extreme.
Okay.
You know, somebody. Yeah, let me see where I can win.
That don't even sound bright.
Honestly, that goes back to the Donald when he made a comment during that first time when he said, "I'm gonna get me a bunch of LeBron Jameses and have a team all them. You know, I'm put a wig on them. You know, so that speaks to that. But I mean, there are people again that like people say, hey, all intents and purposes, I was born the opposite sex.
Right.
So for
Or the
those
same
folks,
sex.
well, I'm saying, I'm gonna go out, give me a league that's gonna allow me to compete against some
Right.
others, not the ones that sit back calculated thinking, how
yeah.
can I get this dub? You
Right,
know?
right.
Yeah.
So like a mixed league. Now we gotta have 3 different NBAs. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something crazy.
So should the men and women prize money be the same, or should it stay the same?
That's where that ticket sale thing come in at. Like
There you
like he
go.
said. So I'm not disagreeing with that. I feel as though if they are bringing in just as many people, like sometimes on the college level, the women team is favored more than the boys. Like they only going to the boys game because they know them, or the girls trying to holler at, whatever the case is. But the girls' ticket sales might, like South Carolina, I'm pretty sure that they girls' ticket sales probably better than the boys over there. Yeah. I don't know how good the guys is, but I hear more, talk in public about the girls.
They win championships.
Yeah, they win championships. So at the end of the day, should they be getting more NIL sponsors and deals within the school? Like, things like that. I feel as though, that's unfair. And
So with the NIL deals, I don't know if we know all this, and I know you guys know a lot about it, but is it more? It seems like it's more where the males get the NIL deals than the women, because they really don't really talk about the women's getting NIL deals.
No, they do.
They get it. I was about to say,
that's what I was talking about. That's why Nike was comfortable enough to do that. ad.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Because they have it, and if you remember when
really changed the
Chantel was
game.
on here,
Yeah,
and was
yep.
talking, she's representing females. They might not be as publicized. But
Yeah.
they're
Okay,
getting-
I
they're
guess that's
getting deals.
what I'm
But when
saying.
it comes to it, though, are the NIL deals, comparable?
yeah.
Like you might got one with
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, but so do he. But he a quarterback or whatever the case
he
is.
getting 100, you get 50.
Yeah, or something like that. So it might be a tremendous difference,
It is, but I mean, and some of them are just like I said, straight savvy. You think about Angel Reese. Everybody, we can talk about
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Her numbers
But
is
Angel
crazy.
Reese, I mean, what she does in the court is one thing, but her in that media and marketing
Oh,
game is a whole nother. And a
So,
lot of these young ladies,
she
when
can
they
get the
do,
money.
we looking at them. Hey, they out there, in there competing. Hey, ponytails up, all that. Doing battle. You go check them out on their social media pages.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what they doing? Straight glamour shots and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
And
They playing both sides of the fence, so they
they're
can make their
tapping
money.
into that market.
Yeah.
And I mean,
they
And
making their own-
that's how
they making their
NIL
own-
has changed the game for them because they couldn't make no money on the side. We just broke college athletes at that time.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful thing, though.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if they get a margin of the ticket sales as part of NIL. I don't, that might all go back profits in the school,
Yeah.
But at least
and I'm thinking again too. I mean, I guess where we get it when you to your point, unequal with some of these smaller schools. Because again, we went straight to the top. South Carolina, UConn.
Let's go in town. Indiana Tech,
whole different ball
St.
game. Than
Francis.
some of the smaller schools. But even there, smaller D1s. Coastal Carolina. What are their females making? You know what I'm saying? What kind of deals are they getting? But I mean, that's the same too. I mean, on the boys' side, what are they getting? So that's what you'd have to look at. That's where the issues come in.
I don't think like colleges and schools like that have like that marketing team to go out and help fetch these NIL deals. They're like, hey, whatever you can bring in and help the school. It's nearby areas. You can probably get an NIL deal from a local, it might not be much, but local coffee shop.
Man,
or
we got
something
NIL
like that.
deals here at Purdue Fort Wayne. So don't let.
Okay.
That's nothing more than community marketing.
Okay.
So therefore, we got Parkview is in our community.
Yeah.
We know they got money. So therefore, if they want to put they funds behind an athlete, that's what they're gonna do. Same deal wherever you at. Everybody got car lots. They got this stuff going on. Do we feel you can help us sell tickets? And again, with that social media piece, if some of these kids, you take Angel recently, I'm gonna say got a million followers, whatnot. I got a million followers.
Here, put
I'm gonna
this
push
on.
your product. What you think? They sell itself. That's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you knock it down to 500 followers, 500,000, I got 500,000 followers, and I'm playing the games. And look, y'all drawing, y'all playing in front of a packed house.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to attach myself to you.
Yeah, definitely. If that's your market, like, oh, that group of kids, like the people that follow them and things like that. So
So what is the best way to
attack it
to equalize it? As far as
without putting your hands in the money, like, because you really got to get down to the nitty gritty. I mean, if it was transparent and we knew what they was getting from everybody, like, I mean, of course, the big deals such as the Nike deals, like, oh, he signed a such and such contract with Nike, like, you might know her Nike deal versus his Nike deal or whatever the case is, but that's private company. Like, I don't think we could. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can do something like, but I don't think we could.
I think with the like Nikes in there, it's like the men are selling, the shoes and the name.
No, there's some girls selling some shoes too now. I mean, recently, like I be seeing dudes buy the girls' shoes, like, so it's.
It's real and it's a niche, and that's my thing. I'm not gonna sit here and even have a discussion, because when you talking about Nike and anybody, they what they got behind them, numbers.
Yeah.
They know what the numbers is. They done did the research. When you talk about what can go on, I think it's going on. I mean, just being consistent and being intentional with promoting, female athletics.
Yeah.
Right now, man, again, I love that commercial. I love when people talking to, telling young ladies, yeah, it's all right to be an athlete, what all that entails. And don't let somebody tell you what you can't be. Because it's so much money that is left on the table for female sports. Because, girls, like we said, I think I mentioned on the show before, a girl will tell you in a minute, after her sophomore, junior year, I think I don't play sports no more. Hey, I'm just gonna focus on my book.
Yeah.
You're like, what? So then you got your big schools, they calling up high school coaches and like, hey, I need athletes. I got a rowing team I need to fill. I got a softball team I need to fill. I ain't got enough for soccer. And it's money that's out there.
Yeah.
And that's what you gotta understand. I mean, why not get your education paid for?
Yeah.
While picking up life lessons that you're gonna use for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you get that with any sport, definitely.
Correct.
So let's go local real quick with the high school level. It seems like the female side of the basketball, we're gonna use basketball, is kind of down.
Like falling, you saying?
I'm just saying.
Down talent wise, attendance wise.
Talent wise, definitely look down from when I played. Like, just the skill level ain't there. Like, I don't know if the ambition ain't there, or if it's really, because there's programs out there, right?
Yeah. Oh, no question. I mean, we got your traditional powerhouse. Obviously, Homestead went down, won the sectional, lost in regional.
Man, they had a good team too.
Yeah, and they loaded. They're young, so they'll be back. Snyder. They won their sectional, lost in regional.
Whitco.
I was just going to say, shout out to my boy Justin Jordan.
Yes,
Goody assisting him.
Good
School's first sectional, school's first regional.
Yeah.
So they're amping up, gonna be ready for semi-state. We know, hey, we follow them. But
and that's a beautiful thing, seeing our young people from our community stepping up and starting a new
coaching journey,
as far as
okay,
things he's doing. I mean, he took that program from not winning anything to being successful.
To believe it.
Yeah. What program? Snyder, you said?
Whitco.
No, this is Whitco. They're out of Whitco. Yeah. But Snyder, I know. I know Red. Shout out. He got some folks going to come in.
Yeah.
Shoot, and why you playing? we talk about what people got with this. You know, and I don't know if you know,
Okay.
but they're gonna have a transfer portal in high school.
Oh man, they done switched it up like
They're gonna have a
Because
transfer
didn't you used to
portal.
have to sit out a semester or something?
Yes,
You couldn't
correct. You had to
whole-
leave if you was
whole
going.
season.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't. Oh, okay.
It had to be a perfect reason.
While you was
Okay.
leaving, you had to have
Well,
reasons to
Hey.
leave.
Can't
But
be for
now-
That's about to
basketball or
change
football.
the game,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, there there's caveats. It's you allow one time, and then if somebody's a senior, you know, it is not legit. They could have to sit I think like 30 days, whatnot.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think they vote
30 days.
tomorrow. But I think everybody is talking because it's all about school of choice is what
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah.
School
And
of
so,
choice. Hey, man, I went to a
so-
school of choice.
We will see.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's
That-
going to open up
that's-
all that.
That's
Okay.
gonna. I think that's gonna hurt it even worse.
You think it's gonna hurt it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna want to go to one school.
Cause it's gonna be people getting bad advice.
If
So,
you
I mean,
go to
yeah.
one school, you ain't guaranteed to play. You ain't guaranteed to go to the next
But-
level and play.
So
that's you saying that.
so what we're saying is, I'm telling you, you're gonna be playing,
Oh.
whether you play or not.
So come on.
People buying
Yeah,
dreams,
they
man.
buy
for real.
Oh man.
I've seen it where
They
kids.
feed you anything,
I've seen
man.
it where kids or coaches have got kids over there and really just to stockpile talent. I just know what you playing on that team. And, yeah, I've seen folks that have
Yeah.
a bench full of guys that can start elsewhere.
Yeah.
But they
And then
all went there.
but they went there. And then the thing
nobody
that cracked me up was the
preaching.
parents that be cool with that, just to be along.
They ain't
for
preaching to the
ride.
kids. That's what I'm saying. They like, well, we won the state title, and what your son do?
Ain't nobody wondering.
And what
Ain't
your
nobody
daughter
wondering
do?
and we do none of that right now. That well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But what you're saying is, what Jay's saying is, they good with that. They okay to
with
sit on
it.
the bench.
Because they don't want to play. Half of them don't want to play anyways. That's
So
what
we
they-
was always taught that I want to go against that dude.
Oh, that's how.
And he the best one. That's who I want.
What made us all followers? Because that make it sound like we
The
followers.
dream.
I was gonna say.
Somebody telling that dream.
How about on that next level, that top tier level, the NBA dudes? Ain't they all teaming up? We want to go over here
and that's
and play.
where it starts. I mean,
Yeah.
stuff is emulated, just like this portal. Think about it. That's where it starts. You're exactly right. That's why Michael
Yeah.
Jordan they was all
Luka,
up in arms
LeBron,
talking about
yeah.
these guys leave, run to play with people. It starts, then you look up college. That's what they do.
That's what
and
they
then
do.
it trickles all down. So that's
Hey.
that's the thing. So
I don't want to play against them. I want to be on their team. Man,
That's soft,
how you
man.
gonna be the best on this team?
Well,
I don't know.
it's just soft to me. You know, I mean, we old school. I'm old school, so
yeah.
I feel
But,
like we need to change that mindset.
Yeah, but a lot of it, even I don't know, you can have a kid that may want to do right. I'm just telling you, a lot of then the parents may have their own ideas, what they want, and
Yeah.
you know,
just ruin their whole career.
And ruin
yeah,
that. I seen that
it's
happen too
scary.
many times. Actually,
scary.
so
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, so.
definitely being a coach.
It's rough.
Yeah,
You know, especially being the head coach.
yeah.
Hey,
You can't
So-
talk to the kids. Talk them out of it. My mom said. Man, that
yeah.
part.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Any
Last minute.
last saying and anything you guys want to bring up?
No, again, I just think I tell people this: give female sports, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Quit
Yeah.
don't be stuck in your ways.
Yeah.
Because I know it's some old school guys. I can send a clip or I comment on something somebody did. I don't watch girls basketball.
Yeah.
I just don't. I can't get off into it.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand.
Basketball. That's good basketball.
Basketball is basketball.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think the ladies basketball is tremendous.
It's shifting. It's
It-
definitely shifting.
they're going at it. You know, they're not, and not
I
saying that
wouldn't even say it's shifted because I think it was always there. It just wasn't publicized. So
That and we're just talking basketball. It's it's other sports
Yeah,
out there:
soccer.
gymnastics, volleyball,
Yeah.
soccer, which we've seen people get behind. I mean, let's think about that. Female soccer, when they did what they did in the Olympics, it was supposed to take off. It was going to be this, that, the other, and it's still where are we at.
yeah.
But people they'll get behind it during that time.
Yeah.
But where are we at? But you look at gymnastics, what them young ladies did in the Olympics. I mean, we got some heck of athletes out there
Yeah.
that, to your point, they are athletes that go out and execute and don't just rely on the natural ability. They out there, put thought to it, and you see the wheels turning. Tennis. When we think about when the Williams sisters, girls tennis was bigger than guys tennis.
Yeah.
They took
That
over.
really was.
They took it
did.
over. I mean, and watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking even now though, I think people watch women's tennis before you watch guys, especially in America. What American we have in guys tennis?
That's true.
We don't. So these are things that people are looking for to get behind.
Yeah.
And again, you never know when that factor is gonna be.
Not to jump back to basketball, but the ladies had that Unrivaled league where they was doing the 1-on-1s. That was actually really interesting to watch. Like, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but
I
it
seen
was
some highlights.
oh yeah, man, that was crazy. Like, just going 1-on-1. Like, who would have thought watching 1-on-1 was gonna be that interesting online? Like, just little stuff like that. I feel like it's bringing more attention to.
I just like to give a shout out to the ladies, man. I mean, it's about time that we step up to the plate and give you ladies your props that y'all are doing some wonderful things
That is nice.
on TV and letting our young ladies see it so they can have some dreams as well. So
Yeah.
I think that's important as well.
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's definitely putting in on that. Because, I mean, y'all show that y'all support women's sports too. And
The other thing too, you know what I like, and you see the comfort level is these ladies will speak out. They're not scared. You know what I'm saying? They gonna speak out on issues. They gonna talk. It ain't we just happy to be here. We're gonna tell you. Even Kaylin Clark. When you look at her statements and address, with folks trying to get her dragged into certain things.
Yeah.
And, she said, no, I ain't with that. I'm here to play.
I like it.
And I represent everybody. Bam, period. Paige Becker, same deal. She went up. If you ever want to see something, Google her speech when she won the ESPYs at one time. If you ever want to see something, I'm sure she made a lot of folks mad. And honestly, I think that's why she don't get the hype that she really should. I think some people jumped off her bandwagon just because, she did. She spoke out against
her mind, man.
So the truth hurts sometimes.
Hey,
we know,
but it gets you to where you need to get sometimes too.
Sometimes it take you backwards too.
Yeah.
So
hey.
So listen up, you guys. This was a beautiful show. Appreciate the feedback. How the equal of women and men sports. But I just want to give another quote out real quick to everybody: is to stay humble, work hard, and let your work speak for itself.